Hey everybody, it's Wraith, and welcome back to one of my Let's Plays. I'm actually going to do this as the first of my free-to-play mania. So this is actually a game I used to play on PC a long time ago called Pox Nora. It's sort of like a little board game with animated pieces, things like that. I loved this game as a kid. It got sold to different companies, and it kind of was honestly bad when it was first sold, but now it's back to what it used to be. And I was patrolling through the PlayStation store and I saw Pox Nora as one of the free-to-plays. I'm like, oh heck yes, I want to play this game again. So I downloaded pretty quickly, and now I want to get into it. I haven't played this in a long time, so I'm probably going to stick with training at first just to get used to how to play it again. But you've got kind of like cards, pieces, things like that you can get over time. You can see you've got a deck manager down here that'll help with setting that kind of thing up. So if we go into our deck manager, we don't currently have one. It looks like we have Iron Fist Inquisition. I don't really know what that means. The only one I know is my favorite was Sundered Peak or something like that. Let's go into training and see if we can get through this, how to navigate map. So yeah, this will explain a lot of what's going on, but this was like my favorite free-to-play game ever. So I am stoked to see it on my PlayStation. I had to have it, and you'll see why in a second. I don't know if there's going to be any dialogue. So pretty much these shrines are, you see the thing with the arrow over, it's kind of off screen at the moment. Right now, press down on the right stick to exit rune dock mode, then pan around the map using directional buttons or left stick. Okay, so press down on the right stick. Press up on the right stick to activate the rune dock. Select the indicated champion with the directional button and press the X button to navigate to the indicated space. So this area around your shrine, because this is my shrine, I think this is Iron Fist. This area is where you're allowed to cast. This is the enemy shrine over here. I think that's Underforge. These are Nora fonts. It'll explain that, I guess. Let's see. So we're going to back out of this. It wants me to do this. It wants me to navigate to her. And I'm going to put her where it's telling me to. So right there. Press and hold the square button to end my turn. So I'll end my turn here. Now they're going to take their turn. They're going to do roughly the same thing. They're going to cast a skeleton of some sort, it looks like. Nora is required to play runes from the rune dock. You will generate Nora at the beginning of each turn. Deploy the newly indicated champion. Okay. Up here. Grab this guy, and they want him over here. It looks like they're going to have me competing for both Nora fonts simultaneously. Action points are generated by champions at the beginning of your turn based on their speed stat, and AP is typically required to move and perform actions. Press the X button to continue. So it indicates how far he's allowed to move with this yellow. I'm going to go ahead and move one over and one up. Select the indicated champion by pressing the directional button with the left stick. Press the X button. You can also use to cycle through units. Oh, you want me to use her? Okay. Oh, holy crap, she can move like right there. Nora fonts varies the amount of Nora you will generate each turn. Nora fonts are captured by your champions when they are only your champions within their radius. Select the Nora font to see the capture zone. So I'm in the capture zone. So pretty much if I have only my champions in this area, this font becomes mine. Since I'm in that area, I can go ahead and capture that. I don't actually want to end my turn. Can I move him, please? No? You're not going to let me? Okay, fine. See? That Nora font is now mine. It changes to my shrine color. He's going to take this one. And both of those will generate Nora for us. Select the indicated champion to see its information panel, then press down on the right stick to activate the information panel. You can now use the directional buttons or the left stick to view any of its abilities. Which unit of this unit? Okay, so we're going to hit edit. We're going to do... What am I doing? Then press to select the indicated champion to see its information panel, then press down on the right stick. What? What champion? What? Are you not talking about him? Oh, you are talking about him. Okay. So he has different abilities down here. He can do his regular attack, which is 3 AP. He can execute, which just adds a buff to his attack. And Shrine Exertion. Your Shrine or Avatar loses 10 HP in this champion recovers 3 AP. Interesting. Select the engage blah blah blah, which I've already done. Can I move to take his shrine? No. What do you want me to do exactly? I'm confused. Champions deployed. Fearless. This unit cannot blah blah blah. Okay, is that all you want to... Oh, do you want me to look at hers too? Is that what's going on here? Oh, yeah. Attack. Pummel. This champion makes its basic melee attack against target opposing champion. Blah, blah, blah. You can save a champion's AP rather than spending it all in one turn. Saved AP will carry over to your turn up to the champion's speed stat +4. Then move it to the target location. Okay, so you want me to move her here. Okay. Let's charge inbound, move the indicated champion to the target location. Okay, so they want me to start moving on that Nora font, which is what I wanted to do last turn, but whatever. Let the enemy come to us. Press and hold the square button to end your turn. Okay. I was trying to lure him away from the Nora font, I guess. Owie. Okay. My turn. What do you want me to do? Select the indicated champion. Will do. Press the square button to activate the attack physical ability, then select the indicated enemy champion and press X to attack. Stabby, stabby, stabby. He dies, which also generates Nora that we can go to. Switch, please. Thank you. Okay. And we are going to attack him. Notice that the first attack consumes 3 AP, the next attack will cost 5 AP as indicated by the value below. So, attack again. Okay. So pretty much you can keep attacking as long as you have the AP to do so, which I no longer have. Abilities are what make the champion Pox Nora unique for each other. Select appropriately and get more AP when you activate Shrine Exertion. I see, I don't want to hurt my shrine though, but hey, whatever, I guess. I did that, I thought. Yes. So you see the shrine over here slowly degrades as it takes damage, which is kind of cool. You now have enough AP to capture the Nora font. So I want to move in a specific pattern. So I want to take this first, which it's not going to let me do, it looks like. No, I very specifically want to move to take this first. You're not going to let me, are you? See, I wish there was a specific way to make it take that, but I guess it just wants me to move, so I guess we'll just move. Okay, so apparently it just wants me to end turn, so we'll take that one. So now both Nora fonts on the map are mine. So I have a severe advantage as far as actual Nora in production goes. So for my turn, what do they want me to do? Nora fonts you control also serve as deployment zones. Like your new font, deploy a Plains Savage. Okay, so it's going to be this guy. Oh, you are a big dude. Okay, you're on your own now to win the game, destroy the enemy shrine. Okay, cool. So I can finally actually do what I wanted to do in the first place. How much Nora do I have? 15. Can I play anyone else? What is speed? I want the highest speed on here, which is 7. So it looks like 7's my highest speed. So we're gonna go ahead and play him here. I want him to move to take that Nora orb over there. I think I'm now out of Nora. I kind of want to play you, but I guess not. Okay, you. Attack. not attacking him. Okay, you can't move yet, which is fine. You, on the other hand, can. I kind of want to take that, but I'll wait till next turn. So we're going to move here. See, it's a little harder to control on console, which, you know, PC Max Stories and all that, but still. I'm going to go ahead and attack the shrine as many times as it'll let me, and it looks like that's the only time, so I'm going to go ahead and activate execute. So next attack will be more deadly. She can't attack again, but I can try and disengage and move away if I wanted to. I'm not going to this go round, so we'll go ahead and end our turn. Apparently I had like a bleed effect or something on me because she just took extra damage before being attacked. And she's dead. That's annoying. You'll see the orbs are bigger depending on how valuable the units are, things like that, so just something to keep in mind. So it doesn't have to be someone you destroyed to get this. I can go get that if I want to. I'm not going to focus on that right now though. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move one over and then straight up. And I'm going to move up here. That's going to end my capability of attacking, which is vaguely annoying, but I'll live with it. So hold on. For one turn, the next basic attack. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and select him. Execute. I can only attack once, which is kind of annoying, but we'll go ahead and hurt my shrine again since they're not even anywhere near me. I'm going to attack again. Okay, you can see their shrine slowly withering away. I'm actually, how far away is your range? Is 1 to 2, so I actually think I can actually hit him, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're just going to keep doing it until... Oh, I don't have enough mana to do it again, so we'll move a little bit closer then. I want a unit, so... Speed 6, defense 2, let's cast you. And you're going to go right here. Again, he's played this turn, so they don't give him any AP, and it doesn't look like they're giving me anyone else to attack with, so we're going to go ahead and go this way. So it looks like they're moving a little bit faster than me is what's going on here. I'm not quite sure, but we'll go ahead and keep attacking this guy. See if I can... Wait, hold on. What is this? This champion moves 1 to 3 spaces in a straight line through non-impeding terrain and makes a close combat attack. Plus 3 damage. Okay, cool. So let's select him, and we're going to... Oh, that was a 5. That's annoying. Okay, so we're just going to attack again then. He's going to move up. His range is 1, so he can only attack. So the little spear down here in the bottom left is how you know what your range is, so he can only attack within 1 square. So that's just where I'm getting that information from. You see his attack, I believe that's his speed there, his defense, his health, things like that. So I'm going to get him to attack him. We'll go ahead and activate execute 2 if it'll let me, but it won't. Yes, I do want to activate execute. I want you to go get that, Nora. Go get it. And that becomes more prevalent later on as you've got bigger units that are giving you more Nora for killing them, things like that. I want the highest attack, so damage is 12. Anybody higher than 12? I saw 13. So we're going to go with that guy. Where'd he go? This guy. Brutality Barbarian. So you're going to be played right there. Good. And I can still play one more guy. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to put him also on that Nora. And him. Him. Thank you. Attack. I win. And you'll see it does a cool little animation indicating that you won. Player rating, 1000, rating change, ranked win. I didn't do a rated match, obviously, this was just tutorial, so gonna close out of that. I got a Stone Colossus, some gold, and another gold. Cool. Okay. So it's a simple little game, little board-style game. I enjoy it. I'm going to keep going through the training just so you can see the different details. I don't know why that says 0 of 1. I feel like that should probably say 1 of 1, indicating that I finished it, but I guess not. How to use equipment on your enchantment. So it's kind of similar to a lot of like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, etc., where you've got different types of cards that do different things. So we're going to go ahead and go through the runes tutorial, and I'm probably going to make this video just all of the tutorials, and then once I finish the tutorials, if y'all enjoy this or whatever, just let me know, and I'll put out more based on actual matches, rated matches, solo matches, things like that. So far you've dealt with champion rings. There are 3 other kinds: spells, relics, and equipment. Equipment can be placed on champions to give them an advantage, so kind of like, it's called equipment in Magic, and Yu-Gi-Oh, it's, I can't even think if they have a specific title for it, but like, enchantments, things like that. Equip your barbarian elite with the iniquited equipment. Where is he exactly? So we're gonna equip this to this guy. I said, oh, this guy, sorry, my bad. This guy. I'm gonna equip him. There we go. This champion is now equipped. Open the detail view for the champion by selecting and press the options button, then close the detail view by pressing the circle button to continue when you're ready. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be looking at here exactly. The detail view, pressing the options button, so press this. Oh, hi. Okay. That's what it meant. So, literally, the options button on the controller brings up a full detail. So that's kind of cool. The Holy Mace equipped champion gains Hunter, Forsaken Waste, and Hunter Underdepths. So it gives them a bonus against those different factions. When this unit would deal damage to a Forsaken Waste champion, that damage is increased by 2. And when it receive damage from them, it's decreased by 2. Same thing for Underdepths. So we're going to press square to attack. So he does some extra damage there. And it wants me to end my turn, so we're going to go ahead and end turn. And let's see what happens. So he's going to attack, he's going to put something else close, and he's going to attack again. So I just liked this game when I was younger. It has the cool little animations, some of the animations later, like the range stuff. Like one of my favorite units, and I really hope I get a chance to see it in here, is called a Cricken Wing, and I believe that's Underdepth. I'm not 100% certain, but that was Sunder Plains Dub, because that was my favorite, Sundered Peaks, because that was my favorite faction. And the Cricken Wing had like a really long range attack that just did obscene damage, and it was really fun to use. Spells may only be cast within 5 spaces of your champions. When casting a spell, your spell presence will be displayed to indicate where you may cast it. Press X to continue. Spells can do a variety of things. In this case, Earthquake is an area of effect damage spell. Select the spell from your rune dock, then press the X button on the indicated location. So we're going to move up, up here, please. No, up here, thank you. Okay, so I can cast this, and it wants me to cast it here. So I hit everybody, pretty much is what's going on. So I didn't actually know the total amount, but apparently it drops 15% for saying there of its Nora cost on the field as Nora globes. Pick up the Nora globes by moving the champion onto it, okay? So I'm going to grab this one. And I'm going to grab this one. Nope, not going to let me. That skeletal berserker is not currently in your spell presence. Let's move into range. Apparently it doesn't want me to grab the rest of that Nora, which is annoying, but whatever. So I feel like you want to use the arrow keys on this just because it's really hard to move with the analog sticks. Target champion takes 10 physical damage. If the target takes damage, that champion loses all AP and becomes stunned. That's kind of cool. So yeah, just the cool little animations, things like that. This is like the coolest board game I've ever played. The lower font is being defended. Let's move down and contest it. Okay. I would, but I can't move. Why can I not move? There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. So now you're going to see what happens if there's two different factions in the Nora font range. And you'll notice that when a faction takes over the Nora font range, there will be this little indication of what the Nora fact zone is by just like the little tiling. There's also a spot on each of the four corners. There are both friendly enemy units, and font is considered contested, and neither player will have control and will not generate Nora for either player. End your turn to continue. So now you'll see this will change back to a default Nora font. He's going to come and try and move now. And they're probably going to want me to cast that hammer again. Relics are units that cannot move, but can be very useful. Relics can be deployed near your shrine. Fonts you control, and next to your champions, deploy the Nora vine. Okay. Where? Anywhere? Oh, up here. So I'm going to cast that there. When opposing champions move next to each other, they become engaged and cannot move for the rest of the turn. You can disengage later at the cost of AP. Select your barbarian. Okay. Notice that this champion is unable to move, and this indicated by the red border around the AP counter, which is where? I don't actually see his AP counter. Oh, over there, okay. So it's kind of on his little picture in the lower left, the little circle there. And this indicated by the red border, press the X button to continue, okay? The first attack made by each champion costs 3 AP. Attack the Skeletal Reaper. Stabby, stabby, stabby. That attack will not be enough to kill your enemy. Let's use the execute ability. Yes. Since the second attack costs 5 AP, we no longer have enough AP. We can get the AP if we use exertion. So we're going to use exertion, apparently. Yes. Okay, so we're going to attack again. And that kills him. So now next turn, this Nora font will be mine. So it's just saying that those skills have a countdown on them. You can see the little 2 over them. I am very curious to hear if any of y'all have ever played this game before. If you have, I'd really love to hear about it in the comments. If not, I do highly recommend checking it out. Again, I'm just utterly stoked that this is on the PlayStation. It's going to have me end my turn now. And you'll see that font is now mine. So for my turn, what are they going to have to do this time? Now that you control this font, deploy a barbarian archer. Okay. And right there. You can stop other units from getting too close by simply blocking in their way, forcing them to engage with you. Move your barbarian elite closer. Can I do this in such a way that I hit that Nora globe? That would make me happy. Cool, I can. Cool. So if we can get that. There's a lot of other things I would be playing normally at this point, but they're restricting me as to what I'm doing, which is kind of annoying, so... But pretty much their whole point of this is that if they walk too close to you, they automatically engage with you, so he couldn't go past me without engaging, which made it so he didn't have enough mana to get to my AP to get to my Nora font. So we're going to attack with my range unit. And it automatically defaults to the nearest target, which is nice. Make your way to the enemy shrine to win the game, destroy the enemy shrine. Okay, so now they're done helping me, in other words. So I can start doing what I want to do. So, Iron Fist Standard, while this unit is in play, friendly Iron Fist Stronghold champions gain plus 5 HP and plus 1 damage. So I do want to cast this, just so that I'm getting extra damage. Area of effect, all non-flying units. At the beginning of your turn, you gain 5 additional Nora, that's nice. So I'm looking for high damage at this point, and looks like 12 is going to be my highest. I don't really want to do that though. Equip champion gains 100 Forsaken. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my ranged unit. And I'm going to use Earthquake, hopefully, to hit both of them. Okay, so I do want to add another Nora mine. So we're going to go ahead and cast that. Yeah, arrow keys are definitely the way to go with this, but I just want extra Nora to do things. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all these Nora orbs. And now I can cast something again, so we're going to do this a little too far away, so I'm going to move him closer to this guy. And then we're going to hammer strike this guy. And that stuns him so he can't move, and then next turn I can move in for the kill, because I'm probably going to take him out first, because I've got a much bigger access to Nora than he does. He's probably going to move in, I would think, to take that Nora font if he gets the chance, but it doesn't look like he has any other units. So I'm going to select this guy, see what his range is. Okay, so he doesn't have the range to attack, so we're going to move him up here. See if that gives him range. It does. So we're going to go ahead and pop him. And then we're going to go ahead and move him within attacking range. So I'm going to go ahead and use the exertion just so I can attack again. Let's see. So the only thing I have left now is units, so I'm again going to go for damage. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Wild Chieftain and put him down here. And that's actually going to be the end of my turn since I don't have any more AP. So we're going to end turn. And I think this is probably going to be... I'm not going to do any more of that description of what's going on thing. I'm pretty sure y'all understand what's going on, so I don't need to keep explaining what I'm doing. So we're just going to go ahead and play. Let's see. Range. Let's go through. So we need to disengage in order to be able to attack, which is vaguely annoying. So your range is 4 to 5. Shoot. So I'm not going to be able to get out of range to attack, so I'm actually going to move this way. Yeah, this way. Okay. His range is 1. Where's different abilities? This unit makes a physical attack at range. Oh, I can have range here too. That's kind of cool. Target friendly barbarian within 5 spaces. Gains Atlantic. Inspire, select a friendly champion within 5 spaces of this unit. That champion gets +2 damage. And target enemy champion with 5 spaces becomes marked for vengeance. Okay. So I can do 2, so I think what I'm going to do is move 1 unit up and see if that'll allow me. No, that's still not enough room. So we're going to move this way. And now we can attack, so that's what I want to do. Cool. And can I play any units? No, so we're going to enter. Let's see who the heck keeps texting me. Mostly games. Good stuff. So let's go ahead and turn that off. There, no more ringtones going off now. I always like to cast first, unless I'm doing like spells or something. But let's see. 10, 8, 10, 10, 10, 11, but I can't cast you. 8. I may just hold off for now, casting. Let's move you up. Let's move you to take that more low. Cool. Right, now I have access to 12. Yeah, let's go ahead and cast it. should have used that. Oh well. Too late now. So let's go ahead and review. Are there any Nora fonts behind me? Yes. So I'm actually going to move him to take this Nora font over here. Hold on. Okay, cool. So he had to move enough that he couldn't actually attack me from there, which is good. Can you still hit him? No. I want to use that bloody. I really do. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, it has to be in a straight line. That's annoying. Crap. Yeah, he's just gonna go for that. What are your abilities? No. I just marked him for vengeance so that my creatures attacking him do extra damage. You still have range? No. So we're going to move to take him out. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I need higher speed now. Oh, you do 13 damage. Screw that. I want damage. I actually honestly do not know how long I've been recording for, so depending on how long it takes me to win this, I may actually end it here and just do the last tutorial in the next episode again if y'all are interested. If not, I can definitely find more stuff for my free-to-play mania. Just let me know what you want to see. And we'll definitely have a lot more stuff to put in here. Again, a lot of it's going to be on PC, so I just have to figure out how I'm going to do that. So same thing everyone else is gaining. Let's give it to you. And you. Move closer to that platform. Are you the one with range? No. What is that second ability there? Close combat. Plus 2 damage. Okay. Do you still have to you? You have declared for that. That's cool. I actually think I'm going to hit you with you. Wait, hold on. Target champion with 3 spaces gains target range person. This champion gets plus 3 damage. Target champion with 2 spaces gains 482. Okay. So I'm actually going to activate this target champion. Go to him. So now he does extra damage, which is cool. He might actually be able to finish him on his own. Yep. Can he still? Yeah, he can. So take that. And move over there. Can you take that Nora font? Good. Take it. Now we're going to move on to the base. Yeah, I'm going to just keep moving towards that Nora font up there, just because I really want as much Nora as I can get my hands on. 8 damage, 10 damage. 8 damage. 10 damage. Put him down here. And let's move him up 1. And enter. I don't know what he's moving from. Is he getting hit by something? Okay. Just in case I don't finish this soon, you're gonna go take that Nora font. You're gonna move up here. You're gonna get execute. 2 spaces? 1, 2. Target champion within 2 spaces gains 4 AP. Do the thing. Why? Oh, okay. Am I being dumb? Yeah, I was being dumb. Okay, good. I had to hit X and I kept hitting circle, so it kept canceling. Okay, attack him again. Should be actually able to hit him. Good. Now we can continue this war, as it were. So I'm going to move him into range to actually start attacking. You to take that Nora form, or that Nora period. That should be it. I do want to cast things though. I don't know if Earthquake actually affects that. Let's just target champion. I got some range here if I want it. I think I'm actually going to try and see if Earthquake affects the castle. Because if so, the more damage I can do to the castle. I want to try and do this without hurting my own guy, though. Do it? No? Why not? Earthquake. So I'm gonna do it. Okay, so apparently that does not impact those. Same thing, so I need champions, and since there are no champions, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast more people. Y'all are at range, which I want. And I can't afford anybody else. My turn. That's now mine. Okay. Can you reach that from here? Yes. Okay. Let's see if I can take it out this turn. Oh, so close. Probably gonna make it that you can start heading down that way too. Okay. Anybody cast? 12 damage, but not at range. Do I care about range? Yeah, I do, because I need range just because by the time they get there, there'd be nothing left, so if anybody's gonna be helpful, it's gonna be these range units. Yep, I win. Let's see what they give me this time. Nothing really. Hammer strike, critical spelling mistake. I don't know what that means. Anyways, more gold. I will definitely take more gold. So I think what I'm going to do is see what I can do with this gold, and then I'll probably call this one quits. I just wanted to give y'all an idea of how this game works. Let's see, Iron Fist Inquisition, current deck. I want to switch. Can we create a new one? Sundered. Yes. Okay. Okay. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. nothing's moving still, so I wonder if it's just slow. Let's go to Marketplace. Packs, avatars, campaigns, decks. I highly doubt I can afford those. I cannot. The only thing I have is gold, and it doesn't look like they sell anything for gold. And of course, usually probably what they're going to want you to do is spend actual cash, which isn't going to happen. Let's see. For logging into Pox Nora for the first time with a Sony Entertainment Network account that is signed up for PlayStation Plus, you've been awarded 8 unique skins. I don't really care about skins, but sure, why not? Open pack. Okay, what is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's a little weird playing it on PlayStation compared to what it used to be, but it's alright, I guess. One of my sort of pet peeves, it is very, very rare that I'm willing to pay actual money for a free-to-play game. I have done it. Don't expect it from me, because it doesn't happen very often. But, hey, this is now actually working at least. See, I don't like it, because I thought there was a way to get cards of your own. Deck manager. But it doesn't really look like it. I don't know. I don't want to waste y'all's time just patrolling through this, but I could have sworn there was a way to do it. And I just don't know. See, the Marketplace just gives you these things that you need OWL for. And I don't have any OWL, and I'm not about to go buy them. You could probably win them in actual matches and stuff like that, but ooh, you can actually use just gold. Good. Okay, so some of this stuff down here, like this gives you gold, 6 common, 3 uncommon, and 1 rare rune. Each rare slot has a 10% chance of becoming an exotic. Is that the only one that you can only buy with gold, though? Or buy with only gold? Better not be. So yeah, I mean, you've seen what the game is. If I can figure out how to get some of the other cards and stuff, I'll let you know. Again, just let me know if you do want to see more of this. Again, I still have that last training to go through, and then once you actually do that, once I actually finish that, I'd be going into either solo or ranked play, depending on what y'all want to see. I'm definitely going to be playing this on my own time, just because I really do like this game. I just want to figure out how to get to actual other decks, other factions, things like that. But again, I'm going to be playing this on my own anyways, so if you do want to see me playing it, just let me know. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of what I put out, please feel free to subscribe. I am going to, now that I've got everything set up, I've just tested my mic. My mic works well at the new place, things like that. I do expect to start putting more stuff out like this. And again, the free-to-play, I do want to find more stuff on PC once I find a good way of recording on my PC. I do still have my PlayStation VR camera, so at some point I'm going to look into actually recording my face while I play, things like that. I was actually pointing at the screen and stuff while playing this. I was like, oh, y'all can't see where I'm pointing, but anywho, I do appreciate y'all taking the time to come out and see this, and I look forward to seeing